guys. Finally made it back out this morning. We're out here in the, we're out here in the place I've been hunting, just because I'm getting to know it really well. I know there's plenty of birds in the area. There was another car parked here, but we're way back in here today, so unless he knew the area really well, they weren't gobbling very early, so unless he knew the area well, he's probably still back up there. Anyway, I'm set up probably less than 100 yards from this turkey here, and I'm above him, so he should want to fly down this way anyway. And there's a big strut field right here, so I'm right down in this corner, and it should be good. I'm just gonna call real light and get ready. Hopefully it doesn't stick in the tree too long like they did on Monday. Well, I think they all flew down. I have a map pulled up. I think they were like right down in here. Once they flew down, they were about, it's kind of a little ditch above these two ponds down there, and it's super green. But I think they were down in there. It's about 100 yards away, and they were gobbling for a while, but it sounds like they're moving off. And the one sounds like he's kind of going across this dam, and it seems like there's always a bird that ends up down in here. But it kind of sounds like there's a hunter somewhere over in here, so I'm not sure I want to move, and I've gotten burned when I moved before, so I'm not exactly sure what to do, other than just keep listening, I guess. But I did have he's going away. I'm gonna have to move if I want to kill him. I did have a bird fly down into this field right here like I thought the gobbler would do, but I'm pretty sure that was a hen. Pretty sure. So I see him. He's about 60 yards away, going in and out of strut. I popped over this ridge and I see him. He's strutting. I'm just gonna stick the decoy up and maybe rake some leaves. I don't even think I'm gonna go. He's right there. congratulations.
Thank you.
You out hunted me this morning.
Well, just you got to get up early.
Yeah, you're right. You were in. He was actually in here. He must have been super early because a hen flew down from right in here. I saw it.
Oh yeah.
And he never spooked it.
One roosted there, and then there was like 3 or 4 more roosted there, and a bunch of them down there, and it was just raining hens down in there. And I thought,
yeah,
I don't know if I'll be able to call one in, but you know, just persistent and don't overcall, and eventually they work their way over this way. So.
Yeah. Well, congratulations. That's awesome.
Thanks.
This is an exciting hunt on my part too.
It was. So. It was really fun.
Glad. I wasn't sure if there's another hunter down in here, so I didn't come too far in here.
Yeah.
Because I saw that other car parked in there, but I just kept working the birds from where I was at. I'm glad I didn't get any closer for you.
Yeah. No, it worked out fine, and so yeah. No, it was fun. You must be pretty sneaky. You got him pretty close without him seeing you.
Or pretty lucky.
No, that too. It takes a little luck. So.
Yeah.
Oh, good. Well, so I better get this on him.
Well, guys, that's the way it goes sometimes on the public land. I ended up walking out with the hunter that shot the bird, and he's a super nice guy. Just awesome hunt. I was really excited that he could get that bird. I congratulated him and everything. And to tell you the truth, I was almost as excited as I would have been if I had gotten the bird. It was cool to see one on the ground again, and got good footage of him, and just a really fun hunt. I know my heart was racing. I flipped the safety on one of the times, and my heart was going crazy. So it was definitely worth getting out this morning and really fun. But unfortunately, I guess he out-hunted me this morning and got the turkey. But sometimes that's the way it goes. You know, he got in there earlier than I did, like we were talking about. So, you know, he deserved the turkey, and I'm just really glad no one got hurt. Like I said, I was out set up kind of by that field, and I had thought there might be another hunter down there just because I heard yelping, and it sounded real and everything. Sounded like just a hen down there, and so I just eased down in there because all those turkeys I knew they were going to be strutting down in the grassy timber area down there in the marsh. And so I eased down in there, and you know, I could still hear the hens, the gobblers, they were going nuts. And before I knew it, I came up over this little rise, and there was one just strutting maybe 60 or 70 yards away. And so I was like, I gotta get set up. They're close. I didn't even realize they were that close. This foliage is really knocking down a lot of the sound right now. And so I set up by this big tree, and there were 2 or 3 birds hammering out in front of me, and then another one out to the left. And then there was a hen out to my right, maybe 60 yards, and I still thought there was a possibility that I was a hunter. You know, it sounded really real, but you know, it definitely can be a hunter if a hen is calling to some gobblers. But I mean, you can't go around assuming that every hen you hear is a hunter on public land, because out in front of me there were hens calling as well. So I mean, you know, there were raspy hens going crazy, and they were talking to each other. Everyone was just going nuts down there. It was a pretty cool hunt. But like I said, over time I just thought it was another hen, and I was like, well, maybe it's a hunter. I'm gonna be careful, but it's probably just another hen. It sounded real. They were kind of commingling. I could hear them getting really close, and there was no shot, and they were just working back and forth. So finally the one on the left started coming in, and you know, the ones out in front of me were also closing, and they kind of met, I think, about 35 or 40 yards away from me, probably closer to 40. I wasn't exactly sure how far they were, and they were sticking their heads up. I was really thinking about taking one of their heads off, but I wanted to let them get closer. I thought, okay, if that's another hunter, I need to be careful. And if that's another hunter, he's probably going to get a shot at him, and I don't want to mess anything up with that or hurt anyone for sure. And if it's not another hunter, they're going to work their way towards me. They were getting closer. So I just let them come, and I knew they were going to come up over the rise eventually, or I thought they would, and I would get a shot at them. And a couple more minutes went by, and I heard that shot and saw him run up and get his bird. But, you know, congratulations to him. Like I said, just really glad it worked out for everyone. And he's a super nice guy. He made a great shot. It was, I don't know, I think he said it was like 10 yards away. I saw he was set up, and he just peppered that turkey. So congratulations to him.
really fun hunt for all of us. And you know, he's basically just like me. He had to get out of there in a couple minutes anyway. He had to go to work in the morning. I have to go to school now, and really glad it worked out for everyone involved. And I got to see a turkey on the ground. So got good footage of him, and you know, you can't ask for too much more than that. It's just super fun. You have to enjoy the time you spend out here, and you know, kind of look at it as I get to turkey hunt more. So anyway, I gotta get to school. Not really sure what our plans are. Trevor planned on hunting this area on his way home tonight, but with those shots and all those birds spooking, there were quite a few of them in there. I think 3 or 4 of them, but they all spooked, and you know, I'm not sure where they're all at now. They would have been pretty predictable because they like to roost down in there, and he probably would have had a good hunt if Trevor would have hunted here. But I'm not sure what the plan is now. There are more turkeys up to the north of where all that went on that he might be able to hunt, but I'll talk to him about it. And I think he's out this morning actually, so maybe he'll just get one down. But anyway, I won't be able to get out for a while now. I don't think until next Monday, unless I can sneak out tonight sometime somewhere, and we'll go from there. But might be time to start hunting some areas that I know aren't getting as much pressure. There's a marsh unit that's just really hard to hunt that I might go try to tackle. Not quite sure yet. I'll have to think about that because there are still a lot of birds in here, and I know it pretty well. But anyway, that's going to conclude this vlog. I have to get to school. Super exciting this morning, and maybe it'll work out next time. So I'll catch you back here on the next vlog, and hopefully we can get it done.